Okay, well, welcome back to the next test with this system right here. This entire system is probably one of the most proudest systems I've made so far compared to the others, just because of the amount of time and effort I put into it and really making it look professional and all. So let's go ahead and take a look at all the changes we have. So the first change is these two new Fire-Lite BG12LXs. I got these used and I really like these pull stations, probably because of the little red LED indicator light in them. I don't know why, I just really like how they flash. The next change I made is this pull station spot right here. This is now the new conventional pull station spot, and it used to be here. I put the addressable BG12LX here, and then there used to be another Fire-Lite BG10 right there. I took that out and then made this just the new conventional pull station spot. That way up here there's 3 Fire-Lite BG12LXs in a row. Now going below that, there's even more changes down here. I added a addressable Fire-Lite heat detector as well as an addressable Fire-Lite smoke detector. This is a Fire-Lite SD355 and this is a Fire-Lite, let me check the model, Fire-Lite H355HT. And then going all the way up to the top of the board, I replaced that Wheelock S.E.R strobe with a Wheelock NS24. I figured, even though this is supposed to be a voice evacuation system, it doesn't mean I can't still have horn strobes. So you will be hearing that screech today. Actually inside of it, if we take the cover off, I do have a little bit of electrical tape as well as some electrical tape on the inside of this cover. So it won't be as loud as it normally is, but you'll definitely still hear it. And it's set on 15 candela, by the way. Now there is a lot of stuff on the system I can test in each test. So how these system tests are going to work is, instead of testing the entire system like normal, with each system test I'll just test 2 different devices that I haven't tested before, or that I haven't tested in a long time. So for today's system test, we're going to be testing this spot right here, which is the conventional pull station, as well as this right here, which is the addressable Fire-Lite heat detector.
Emergency has been reported in the building. While this is being verified, please leave the building by the nearest exit. Do not use the elevators.
And as we can see, we do have both strobes flashing for audible silence. The camera might not pick it up. As we can see on the annunciator here, I've also programmed each pull station with a random location. And for example, the pull station I just pulled says it's in the north basement, and I did that just to demonstrate that with addressable systems, even though every pull station is on the same circuit, it can still tell the difference between every one of them and give you a location as to where it's at. And that's why addressable is so much better. And we can go ahead and reset that pull station as well. And its model is BG12SL. The S stands for single action. Now some of you might have noticed that when I pulled it down, the panel took a while to set off the fire alarms, and I actually programmed that in. That's a little feature called pre-signal, and I have it set for 6 seconds, and I think that's just nice because you hear the annunciator and the panel start beeping before the alarms go off, and that gives you, a couple seconds to prepare for the loudness that's about to happen. So I got a hairdryer here, and a hairdryer makes heat. So that's the perfect way to test these heat detectors. This particular heat detector will activate at 190 degrees. So we're just going to turn it on, point it at it, and wait until it goes off.
Emergency has been reported in the building. While this is being verified, please leave the building by the nearest exit. Do not use the elevators.
and everything is now silenced. And the panel says that that is the heat detector at the front elevator. So that was the location I had programmed in for that. And we do not need to reset the heat detector because that will reset automatically, so we'll go ahead and give a system reset from the panel. And now the system is resetting and reinitializing. Now when the heat detector initiated, you saw that the lights went solid, and that tells us that the heat detector is an alarm. And when we just reset the panel, the heat detector's two little lights right here went back to flashing, or as we call polling, and that tells us that the heat detector went back to normal condition. Well guys, that was the second test with this system. Let me know if you liked it, or let me know if you have any suggestions or comments in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day.